Well, I was approached by one of our companies, Regal Beloit, called and said, "Were we going to do anything about Manufacturing Day?" And I went, which is October 6th, which is a national manufacturing day. And I said, "Well, no, I hadn't thought about it, but let's talk." And so I got four of us together. I brought Sandy Kerr in from the chamber, and I brought Dee Meyer in from Rosenboom, and we sat down and planned a manufacturing day in Bowling Green, and thought that our targeted audience should be middle school children because we'd like them to begin to consider manufacturing as a career. The manufacturers are worried about the aging population, and there's a big gap between the people who are working and the people who want to retire. And so we're really encouraging younger people to consider careers in manufacturing. Um, they're very well paid jobs, they're clean, they're high tech. It's not like, we're fond of saying it's not like your parents' manufacturing, but it's not like my parents because I'm a different generation than these kids, and it's really very different than what it was in the 40s, 50s, and 60s. It's very clean, and and there's some really exciting, interesting things going on. My background is in education, and I go into these manufacturers, and I'm just overwhelmed at some of the things that they're doing and that they're exploring, doing research and development to make our lives better. And I think that we've lost some of that in the United States, that we don't produce things as much as we used to, and we depend on other countries to ship us their products. And I think we need to become much more independent of that and to bring manufacturing back strong as it was, a decade ago.
So the benefit of Manufacturing Day, especially for our middle schoolers, is to kind of have in the back of their mind what some potential career paths they may want to think about in the future, because by the time they get to high school, very quickly they start making some decisions in terms of courses or interests about their career path. And so part of the reason Manufacturing Day is important is to change their perceptions of what maybe they think manufacturing looks like. For example, we have a lot of kids that are interested in robotics. There's only so much toy robotic production there can be, and so for our manufacturers to share with them maybe how robotics and robotic engineers are needed in manufacturing, the different types of technology. We have a company here that's showing them some virtual reality and how that's used for building design. I mean, the applications are endless, and so they get a very early exposure to what some potential interests they might have. And we're fortunate in the schools to have a grade 6 through 12 STEM and STEAM progression of courses, and so this matches perfectly with showing them what the real life application is for the classes that they're taking.